Hi, I'm Desiree from Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot, and this video is a tarot reading for the energy of Aquarius. So I'm going to start off the reading by smudging all of my decks. We are going to get a nice, clear energy from these readings. So I'm just going to smoke out all of the bad energies, or all of the energies that don't belong here. Let's put it that way. Energy is neither good nor bad. All right, just like tarot cards are neither good nor bad. You know, even the Tower card is neither good nor bad. It might be a little uncomfortable, however, but even the Tower is needed. So it's getting rid of things that no longer serve us. All right, so this last deck here that I am smudging is called the Phantom Tarot, and it is by Lamucci. And so it's sort of like a futuristic tarot deck, and the coloring is pretty cool too. So I will show you. Actually, we're going to use the Folklore Tarot first. All right, so this is a reading for the Aquarius energy, and I am saying the Aquarius energy because it does not matter where you express the Aquarius energy. We all have Aquarius in our charts. Some of us, it's more prominent than others, and but we can at least relate to the Aquarius energy in one aspect, which is the house aspect, because we have a house in the sign of Aquarius. So so this reading may or may not resonate for you, and if it does not, you can check out my other videos and see if there is a title or even a spread that catches your eye, and see if maybe there might be something in there that can help you. But if it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. It just means you just got to keep searching. Or even better, you can get a tarot deck of your own and maybe start trying to look into some of your own situations. All right, here we go. Energy of Aquarius. Okay, so we've got 10 of Wands in reverse, fire energy. Then we've got the King of Swords also in reverse. Now all kings are air, and he's in the sword of air, the suit of air, so he's air of air. And then we have the Five of Swords in reverse as well. Okay, so all reversals, and so you might be kind of stuck in a situation here, and that you are very no, I don't feel like this is burden for some reason. And I don't even know if this deck is Rider Waite, but the numeral cards, they just have these plants depicted on them. So it's not so much a scene, which can help us. So what I feel here is that you have come to a situation. It's almost like some kind of there is some kind of, I want to say, argument, or a long-standing argument that really has not been resolved, and it's really sort of driving you nuts in a way that you can't resolve it, and it just keeps coming back up, and the situation is really taking a toll on you, and you've been ruminating it and just thinking about it in your mind and trying to come to some sort of conclusion on how to get it resolved, on how you can release yourself from this, but you're unable to do that for some reason. So what we're going to do here is draw from the Phantom Tarot deck. And this is, I don't know if I said that, but this is a futuristic kind of deck. And It's by Lamucci, so it has some really cool colors in it. I do like Lamucci decks. I really do. And as a matter of fact, next series, I'm going to use the Baroque deck, which is kind of cool. It kind of has a Catholic feel, if you will. I grew up Catholic, and I think the religion, the dogma of the religion is beautiful. Going into the churches, you can just feel some sort of energy. However, Christianity has never sat well with me, even as a young child. And so I can appreciate it, though I don't follow Christianity. All right, here we go. But I do like the Baroque Tarot deck, and I'm not afraid to use it. All right, Ten of Wands in reverse, this fire energy. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Wow, lots of earth energy here. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so this has really been with you for a while. You've kind of been tending to it and not the most what is it, willing sort of way, but you really are trying to figure out how you can resolve this situation. You're really wanting to get out of this situation, and it's just it's hard. So let's see if this King of Swords can help in a way. So we've got the King of Cups here, and then the Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Both of these are in reverse. Let me show you your spread. That'll be better for you. I sometimes I forget to switch screens here. I'm looking at the camera as opposed to looking at my my computer screen over here, which shows me what you see. So So with this King of Cups here, I really I feel like you've got to come at this in a more of a calculated, emotional way. Okay. I'm not quite sure how you've been handling it in the past, but I do feel like you've got to bring in more emotions, but they've got to be calm emotions. You've got to express yourself calmly, and the reciprocal of that is to understand what the other person's or the other party's feelings are, and you've got to process them in a way where you can understand them. And the best way that I can think of doing something like that, especially with such a heavy situation like this, it is this technique called mirroring. And you should look it up on the internet, and it's kind of weird. It's really terrible, actually. But it's not terrible in a sense. It's just, it kind of goes against the grain of what I've been taught, and obviously what I learned. How I learned to communicate is not the right way. But this way of communication called mirroring is done in a way so that both parties understand what they're saying. So one person will tell you how they feel, and your only job is to repeat exactly what they said and make sure that you understand what they are saying, and that you fully get what they are saying, and that they fully understand that you fully understand. And so that's what mirroring is. It's saying, hey, yesterday you really hurt my feelings when you didn't hold the door open for me. Okay, so if I'm hearing you right, what you're saying is, I really hurt your feelings when you didn't hold the door open, when I didn't hold the door open for you. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Okay, is there more? Yes, there is more. And it also hurt my feelings when you didn't put up the dishes. Okay, so it hurt your feelings also when I didn't put up the dishes, right? Yes. Is there more? No. Okay, so you see what happened there. In that exchange, you weren't getting defensive and saying, well, the door slipped, or, well, I was really tired that night and I couldn't put up the dishes. So you were keeping your feelings out of it and allowing that other person to express themselves. And you were letting that other person that was expressing themselves know that you fully understood that. So there goes that good line of communication. All right. The one person's not getting defensive, the other person's being heard. And so it would be your turn then to express your feelings, and then that person would mirror them back. And so it's a really strange way of communicating, but it's really helpful. And you'll find that that's a good way to talk to children as well, so that they know that they're being heard, so that they know that they're being understood. And a lot of times that's really all that we need. You know, we don't need an explanation of, you know, why the dishes didn't get put up. Though when my daughter doesn't put up the dishes, I want an explanation. One second. My throat's getting a little dry. This is the last reading. So that is a good tool to use, and that's the communication that I feel is needed with this situation here. Is perhaps you have been trying to tackle it in a way where it's been very cerebral. That is my phone. Sorry. I'm going to put it on pause. In which you were trying to understand it from a very like cut and dry type of standpoint, and not allowing your emotions to get involved, where I think the situation, it does need a little bit of emotional involvement, allowing both parties to be heard. Okay, let's get on this Five of Swords. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so I mean, it is a big it's a conflict here, and it's an argument that is it's ongoing, and you definitely feel the need to like defend yourself, but like I said, I don't really think that is the way to go. I think that you're going to have to take a step back from the way that you're used to handling these types of situations, and you're going to have to handle it in a way that's different. Okay. With this Five of Cups and this Nine of Wands as well, I feel that if you don't really handle it in the way of compassion and hearing and understanding, I feel like this is just going to continue. I don't see that there is going to be an end. It's just going to be this constant ongoing battle that's going to keep going and going. And then, you know, with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, like neither side of these parties are really hearing and understanding what's going on with everyone's position. Okay, so, and that's why this conflict is happening, is because there's not enough understanding, emotional understanding. All right, that's tough. That's a deep one. So let's see what the Jade Oracle has to say. Now, this is a cool deck. I think I talked about this in the beginning. The Aztec deities. So, whoa, that was not a good shuffle. Let me go ahead and do a split here. All right, I'll just do a 3-pile split. Okay. All right, Aquarius. So we have Siwa Coatl. Siwa Coatl. That's what it is. And it means snake woman. Mujer serpiente. That is my Spanish. Sometimes I wish I knew Spanish. My grandmother used to try to talk to me in Spanish, and I would always answer her in English. And now that I'm older, I wish I would have spoken more Spanish. Okay. Cihuacoatl, also known as Cihuacoatl Quetzalcoatl, was closely associated with creativity, fecundity, and childbirth. She helped create humanity by grinding bones that Quetzalcoatl brought from the land of the dead. Upon mixing the ground bones with blood from Quetzalcoatl's man parts, humans were formed. The meaning of her name, Snake Woman, and representation showing her opening her mouth indicate that she is an earth deity. Interestingly, a government post of the same name was second in command to the Aztec emperor. When Cihuacoatl appears, she is here to remind you that you have the power to be present, to create community, to serve as a leader. She reminds you that you care about humanity and that you move beyond yourself, taking into consideration society as a whole. And I think this definitely can be related to this situation here, in that you have the power to be this leader of bringing an end to this situation that has been burdening you and this other party situation, and you have that power and that ability to be this King of Cups here. You have that ability to mend this situation as closely as possible. Now, not all situations can be mended and can be brought back to what they were, but at least get them into a civil place where it's no longer just hanging over your head and just this thing that is keep going and going and never resolving itself. So I feel like I've read this situation for you, Aquarius, before. And, if this is an ongoing situation, it's time to switch things up a bit. Try a different mode, because it is bothering you and it's hanging over you. So thank you so much for your time, and I hope to see you next reading. Please remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, share the video perhaps with this other party. Maybe they too can learn the mirroring technique, and you guys can really resolve this issue. So thanks again, take care, and I will see you next video. Bye now.